to executives. And then at the point in time when they have to change, we said the because now I grow many so actors in joke day the I top.
Okay.
Plenty joke.
Hitz FM.
So that was Mickey Osei-Beckham. Ernest, let me begin with you.
Yeah.
Because of time, I would appreciate if we brief.
Eddie, you see, I don't know the last time you went on location with some of these actors and actresses.
My last movie I shot was about over 10 years old.
Pop Chain?
No.
Oh, you were in Pop Chain?
Yeah, Pop Chain, the bay check.
Yeah, Pop Chain is about 18 years ago.
My last movie was with Jacko and I think Van. Yeah, I think I've forgotten the cast.
Yeah, recently I was on location with some group. You know, I went there to help.
Why they look me like that?
Was it Van Vickers production? I remember he had some first production.
No, it
like
wasn't
the
this
Glamour
production.
with the Kumawood. It was Van who did one of the first collabos.
Yeah, this was directed by now 5-Pack president James Awaji.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
About me, some of the movies are.
I'm saying that because when you go on location nowadays, it looks as if the jokes are more than the work. You know, we like, you know, fraternizing. Oh, Charlie, the dog. You know that thing.
Isaiah.
I remember I went on one location and I had to leave because I realized that I don't belong to that place.
Seriousness.
Yeah, because a typical multimedia person, every minute counts, every second counts. You are always on the beat. You are doing one thing or the other, and you spend hours for people to be fraternizing and chatting and all. Yeah, I realized that no, Charlie, I don't belong to this place, so I had to move. So I left. You see, why I'm saying that is Mickey. Maybe what he's saying might hurt people, but that is the truth. That is the truth. Now, where are the movies? Where are you going to show it? Where are you going to premiere it? And how many people will even come for the premiere in the first place? We shouldn't forget that now we are competing with so many things. Gone are the days where, you know, some movies will enjoy monopoly because you are forced to watch one TV station and that is their content, so you are forced to watch. Now every phone is a TV station. You know, every gadget is a TV station, and whatever you produce is competing with everything in the world. Because when I go on YouTube right now, I can see everything going on in the world. So if your content cannot match that one, then it becomes a problem. And now that COVID-19 also sets in, every country is protecting their own. In Ghana, what is going on? What is going on? I don't remember the last time I saw people, you know, crowded at a place, which is not even advisable because social distancing. So how are you going to act? Andy?
Oh, someone was shooting.
That is against the law. That is against the law because as it stands now, every social gathering is prohibited. So if you are on location shooting now, you are risking your own life. And that of the crew and the cast is because you see we don't
a family of 10 in one room. Where's the law?
Very good question.
But you see, it's because we don't
No, because
is there social distancing at home?
Because yesterday I posted a picture of me and my daughter. Then a friend of mine came and said, "Hey, social distancing in my home."
You see, yeah, what you're saying is true.
No, but what Edu Community is saying is a reality.
Yeah,
of course.
Because you cannot risk the life of. It looks as if we are taking the disease for granted. But back to what Mickey said, I don't know whether he was talking about entertainment players or celebrities, because celebrities go beyond, you know, movie actors and musicians. There are some pastors and there are some businessmen who are well to do and they are celebrities based on what they've done, because they are being celebrated. So as it stands now, what can we do?
But I think he was zooming in on the acting fraternity because the examples came from
that
there.
place. Yeah.
Once you've taken up, please continue.
I believe what he said is true. I mean, this thing has been something that has been a hidden truth, even back in the day when people thought that the industry was thriving. They were not really making that much. I would say maybe the more sets you are on will put more money in your pocket, but not like you are on one particular set, and you think the budget is big and you're going to get some huge budget from there. No.
Because Ejako was making a lot of money.
Yes, and that is why he had lots of problems. He wasn't finishing works. Or starting with, I know Johnny, no Akoha, no Johnny, no Akoha. Oh, no, my excuse. So it was like everybody was having problems with him at the time. Because if he didn't do that multiple kind of multitasking, you won't make ends meet. That is the truth. So if you are the type that would not want too much pressure, like me, I don't like pressure. Me putting me there, I can't deliver.
Where you give people pressure.
That's how they like it.
I was about to answer. You don't like pressure, but you like to give pressure.
So I think that the reality is what he's talked about. He's been there, and he knows it. Even let's talk about our musicians. Let's move from the movie to the music. How many of them, Charlie, get the docker? It be very few. You can count it. And even those who have the docker, the money, plenty of them buy flashy cars and stuff. So if you want to look at what is left in the account, it may not be that impressive as the cars and the houses you see.
It's part of the game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, yes.
And then the business becomes few.
So, home gentility, outside gentility, home cry. Yeah. I mean, outside you look flamboyant and stuff. But inside, you sort of manage yourself very much. So you see, it's real. If we don't talk about it and we give a false impression to the powers that be, that is the state, we'll be doing ourselves a lot of harm and disservice.
And apart from that too, people will be burdening you because they think that
you have some cash. That is a fact. But you're also struggling to survive. So Mickey, I'm very happy he's put this out because lots of people are going through same. He's not the only one who said it. Other celebrities have also said same. Prince David will say, yeah, Charlie, it's not easy. And yet easy, sir, unless you have something back in it. That is why some of these music guys, when Amrado was here, I didn't want to talk about it. That's why some of them, they browse, allegedly, to get money, to take push music. I don't know whether you get it. Then they become big. Then people assume that the music brought them that money. No. It's alleged though. Yeah. But I think you've also heard that.
Yeah. Having another stream of income.
So it's something. If you are a creative person and you don't have any other constant stream of income, as Edukumi stated, like monthly
this reminds me. So someone drew my attention to an artist who is well known. He is known, but not very well known.
I know him.
Yes, you may know him. So this guy's songs are on rotation on radio. Nighttime, a lady told me she met him at Circle selling, but he had a duku on his head.
That's a smart guy.
Yes. And people have been wondering, where does he, he's a cafe guy, and this guy is selling Subedru no pampa no trasher girls nini. Like, really?
Yeah, but most of the people,
some are hustlers, some are real hustlers.
But even like the late Kofi B, then they sell shoe before he started music.
Yeah.
So some of them already have their business way that they do before they get into music. So you may be deceived into thinking that the music is bringing the money. But Charlie, it's difficult. So Charlie, creatives in Ghana really suffer. Now and I know what I. And the government must know. They must know. We should tell them. That's why I like the next topic we are about to treat.
Andy.
Let's look at solutions.
Exactly the angle and Kamemebeko said. We've been
solutions. The next topic inside.
We've been tackling some of these issues, but Andy, in as much as the system is not well structured, I think another angle that we've not been looking at is professionalism.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, our people, professionalism, we don't often display it. It's because we have passion for the thing. We don't put the professionalism afore. We always move with the passion. And then at the point we realize we've been taken advantage of. Because how many of these people who were featured in all these big projects had professional managers? who manage them. And because you see, it goes beyond just your face. I like an act like Nanama McBrown. You see her on a tomato paste advert. You see her on another product. You see, that means if she has a good management, they are working.
Yeah.
Because most of these acts.
Oh, she's really lucky.
Yes, I was going to also look. It could be that she's lucky.
Yeah.
Or it could be that whatever team that she's working with, they are also working. Because you see, we don't look at that professionalism bit. We often, the challenge with this country is somebody has a talent and he doesn't understand why somebody too could use his talent to manage that talent that he has professionally. So he will sing, I can act. And he finds somebody who is a friend that has been following him and he doesn't see why, okay, if I can act, who can be the best manager to manage a talent
And promote.
So that if Oyege can do, you know that, okay, Oyege, please, I want to sign up with your agency. I'm a good actor. Can you manage my works? Or I've done A or B or C shots. Could you look at it and see how well you can market me or manage me? So they may be getting some fame. But how to even monetize that fame becomes a challenge. Because they are not having any professional person managing their brand for the person to say, okay, you know what, this is the brand positioning we are doing. So such roles we will ignore, such roles we will perform. This is what we're going to do in the next 5 years. And so if we are able to get or win such bits in a lot of movies, at the end of the day, we'll be able to secure a deal with so and so company that your brand will fit. They are only acting, having their face out there. People are seeing them. They are enjoying the cheers. And a lot of them is just gifts that people give them. Most of them, that time we watch, that time that also, and then they are giving them gifts. But they are not looking for professionals who actually look at their brand, position it well for them, so that even if the structure is bad, the person can say, you know what, this thing that you can do, I think I can get you this deal. Let's put together this document and let me go and see if I can get you this deal with this brand or this company.
You see, Premier, what you are saying is a very laudable idea, but all things being equal, the reason being that Wangasano, you are an unpolished diamond. That is a problem. If the person who has that probably that money to manage you, this diamond cry, waste my money. That is a problem because you have the talent, but you don't know how to go about or monetize your talent.
Because you see,
somebody has the know-how but doesn't believe in your talent. How are you going to?
It's because you see,
merge the two.
There
should be a connect.
Good. It's because most of the actors or most of those who are doing music and all those people, all they want to do is that thing. But they've not really sat down to think, okay, the next 10 years, where do I want to be with this career? It's because, and then they are doing. But they don't really, most of them don't really have a plan.
Oh, of course, plenty.
That the next 5-10 years, where do I want to be? Because we are here doing radio.
Even some of us professionals, we don't have plan.
Yes. because we are here doing radio.
It's very true.
We are here doing radio right now.
What you are saying is true.
But maybe the next 5
every
years,
morning
I
say this every morning. A lot of people are living their lives with no target,
no plan.
No plan.
They are just waking up every morning.
Because as
Thank
we are
God.
here,
How many of us started this job because we wanted to do it professionally?
Good. And you see how many of us
with a passion.
to me.
So when you get to some point and
Because somebody came with a plan.
Somebody has a plan that he wants to do Daybreak Hitz, and the next 5 years he wants to go and be an MP, and the next 10 years.
Keep quiet. You are talking too much, Premier. You are talking too much, Premier. You are revealing too many things.
How many people started radio?
Okay.
Started music, started acting.
That's what I'm saying.
With a plan that, okay, I'm entering into it because I want to do. It starts with a passion.
You know why?
Majority starts with a passion.
Yeah. Then it goes to the level where you realize that now you have name. It comes with financial responsibility. That is where you begin to think about the business aspect of it.
Our biggest problem as Africans is the lack of planning.
Yeah.
We only plan in the midst of the calamity or issues that we find ourselves in.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't plan ahead. And because we don't do that, we even in relationship, we enter with security first. Oh, he's working. Oh, she's a nurse. Oh, she can take care of what. We lack. Oh, I mean,
We always say this girl, she's sweet.
we just
Hold on. Let Mark Kumanse joins us on the line. Mark, good morning and thank you very much for joining us. How are we?
Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, sir.
The rapper in the studio, or who was in the studio this morning, is good.
I'm Rado.
He's a good rapper.
May I show some voice note? This is why you go say, Mama, see phone voice note.
He's a good rapper. I mean, just like you said, it takes a long time to hear someone who could sing or rap to your soul. And so, for a long time, to hear somebody like that, I mean, we know the sax, we know the medicals, we've heard all of them. But he has a unique product that is different from what we've been hearing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, on the issue we are discussing, did you hear
Yes.
Mickey? Yes.
Yes, I listened to it. I think it's an unfair comment. It's unfair.
Unfair comment.
It's unfair to always sell this industry as a poor space. Yes, it's very unfair. I'm saying this because Sebeko has had a fair share in this industry. I mean, years ago, 5 o'clock Radio Gold. You will listen to Sebeko, Kokonsa. And I believe that at that time, they were Kokonsa. He was getting some relatively good money as a young man. He came, he's always been in the film industry, but he became big with taxi driver. Because Sebeko was bought from Radio Go to other channels. If he didn't have value at the time, I'm not sure a different radio station would want to poach him. But you see, in life, everybody has his time. God gives you that foundation for you to build on. But the rest of it, it is you, your personal job, to expand, to develop. Even the footballers who are paid whatever amount. Don't you hear some of them die poor or some of them dying poor? Do they all die rich? Meanwhile, they see huge millions of dollars going up. People don't become rich in their 30s. It is just the percentage of people who become rich in their 30s. This is a small number, a small fraction. People stabilize in their early 40s, and then by 50, they become executives and CEOs, and they control big figures. And so the kind of job we do, we are lucky because our raw material to make money is in us. It's intuitive, or tacit knowledge that you can't see with the eye. You realize that some of us see money in our 20s. But the danger around 20s too is that you might be fickle-minded. You're relatively too young to think deep into investing. That's the time to a man how again. We are bound to a man how again. And so most of us don't think straight, and somebody mentioned plan. So tell me, I can't lie here and say that in my days of producing music, I didn't have my fair share. I got it. Abraham Mohinijan, OM. He made some money. We all got Kwame despite. His roots is from music. But he developed it. He got capital out of it and said, I want to do radio. Because I might not be a champion in this place forever. But if you are not able to have that foresight and see into tomorrow and say that, yes, I have the money today, I won't blow it, I won't eat it. It will not be like this forever. So I will manage it such that I will look broke now. I will look like I'm making money, but I am not showing off. I'm not flaunting because I don't have enough. Then at the right time, somewhere in my 40s and my 50s, where I am just stabilized, I am married and my children are in school and whatever. I can pay, I can do that, I can build a house at this place, that place. It is where we want to be masters or where we want to blow the money. It's wrong time. So most of us get the money in our 20s and early 30s and blow it. We don't invest. And you see even people in the West who have enough, Mayweather and the footballers, you hear their investment. Oh, this one has gone to do this one has bought shares in this company, this one has done that. Yes, our money is not like a footballer's money. Sope, cassette, CD. But my grandmother taught me something. He says, anyone who cannot save 1 CD cannot save 1,000 CDs. So savings is an attitude. You see, it runs through all of us. Every time somebody gets told, the last time we went to see Namanwa with the Minister of Tourism, Art and Culture, she said that, oh, COVID, come on, gig Friday. If Namanwa from Wulome, that time, still performs. She's making money. She has plans. And recently she sent me a document of her daughter who has finished her master's. Really, Namanwa, in the 70s, Wulome traditional music, has been able to look after her child through masters, and she's coming to look for a job for her child, and she says she's still relevant. She's not said the job is bad, or she's still relevant. Who are we to say that the job is a bad job? I think it's an attitudinal thing that we must change. Some people sell, ask myself, you see somebody who sells, the lady who sells opposite multimedia, you call it Kokomele store.
Kokomele more.
Or more, good. How much does she make from that thing in a day? And you'll be surprised one day, maybe I don't know what I say. So foundation.
For you know, a secret highway.
You understand? But you see us, we take 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. We still complain that the job doesn't pay. Of course, if you compare it to New York, if you compare it to maybe Germany, Berlin, of course. But at the same time, if you rent a house in New York, it's way higher than when you rent a house in Ghana. So we must have that savings culture so that in your dry season, there's something that can hold you. But when with yourself, you know, I was part of the people who brought him back to Ghana to come and handle the Adom show. After that, I've met him on several jobs. I worked with him on the Club Live thing. I was handling audio, he was handling video. So the fact that you're a filmmaker doesn't mean that all your money should come from filmmaking. I started my life as a radio or a nightclub DJ, became a broadcaster. I went to produce music, invested in the area, came back to broadcasting business again. So the fact that this is what you do, it doesn't mean after you are cast in stone, this is what you must do till you die. Our boss Kesuchum used to sell rice. He changed, became CEO of a broadcasting network. That's why used to sell cassettes and CDs. Used to sell neat singlet and pants. That was how we got neat fufu and neat whatever. It evolved into the rest of the neat. To neat FM today. He's doing other things. Even the people in Japan, the people who we know have it, they are okay. They are still doing some diversification. But we think that, oh, me, I'm a star. Me, all I do is I do music. I'm a star. I'm a filmmaker. I don't do any other thing. No, who said that? Use the equity that you have that people see on TV and you are popular and they like you. Use it as your advantage. Look for other opportunities. That if this one doesn't give you the money, use the goodwill and look for the money elsewhere. I think I have said enough.
Well, Mark, you said enough, but before I let you go, so is there no truth or single truth in what he's saying? Because look, we've been discussing it in the studio. Although we are all not, our guns are not pointed at the same target or in the same direction. Do you share the same opinion that what he's saying, there's no truth in whatever he's saying?
See, if you go to the bank, you see bankers who have left the bank and they are poor. If you go to the telcos, I mean, we meet people who say, hey, Charlie, this guy, Pani. Hey, he used to be a whatever years ago. Hey, Charlie, this guy, I used to just see his car. I mean, the first time I met Vexuma, I introduced Vexuma to him. Vexuma, hey, I never knew ever. You can ask Vexuma. You can ask him. He said, years ago, Vexuma, I saw you at Accra Central. There's a popular place, was called Lena, where that's where they used to sell shoes. Around that place. And you were in some convertible. And your music was loud. You remember years ago, when Raga and dancehall was in vogue, you put a big speakers, subwoofers in your booth, and then when you are coming from afar,
you blast it.
Correct. So Kenanza said, "Hey, I saw it too. I said, hey, this guy is big. This guy is large." So today, if you see Rexoma, and Rexoma says he's broke, is this the industry that has treated him like that, or he has decided that he wouldn't do something right? Because Canada says that when he saw him, he was like, how many people can afford a convertible car? We were in South Africa. Rexoma showed me a car he wanted to buy. 2010, another Convert. Sport. 4 exhaust, 4. If he didn't know where he was going, if he didn't know that he was in a space of money, how could he think of buying that car convertible? Years ago, I was in the studios, Joe FM studio. I was called at 11 p.m. by Papa C. Entered the studio and said, "Bra, show." He said, "Bra, bang." I said, "With the bra, chat, lumba." That was the first time I met Lumba. He had come to park in front of LG. He had just picked him up from airport. You know the car he brought? CLK, convertible, and he had been open. The seats were red.
Oh,
Sport.
that Lumba is a mega star. So,
He will be that.
You're mega star. You need to
Kojanchi, Mr. Music Man. The last time I asked my driver to drop him, he came for a meeting. I'm fat car man. I'm saying, drop Mr. Music Man for me. He says, "Oh," when he came back, say, "Hey, because you're a strong goal." I'm saying, a beer make on in the coin. Fear 2 bis were seen there. 2-story buildings, twin. If she was in McCarthy Hill, baby, I'm sorry, Kojo has worked hard. So how can you come and say that? And you're not going to Kojo airport, is it where 12 you are there? Upper residential area. Do you know the cost of one land there? So for me, let's not look at Obi or say, maybe it is I can also mention people who have achieved in this game. To you. I mentioned Abraham Winnie down to you. Abraham Winnie down to him until he's gone. Look at his property around the roundabout. He's fine. Is Abraham broke? And I'm asking you.
Oh,
you can't talk.
Oh, not that I can't talk. I mean, you are discussing. You are mentioning people. Now, what about the majority? You see,
Andy,
you mentioned few. You've mentioned Lumba, Kojo Entry, Abraham Onija. These are successful people.
Correct, but did you see it in their works? These are people who made hits back to back. It doesn't take one album to become rich. It doesn't take 2 albums. It doesn't take my 1 or 2 films to be popular. No.
But it took Lauryn Hill's just 1 album to blow.
Yes, but go and find out if Lauryn Hill is as rich. Go and find out if Lauryn Hill is as rich as Chris Brown.
Oh, not that. Oh, but she's still performing anyway. So
I'm saying that is she as rich as Chris Brown?
Oh no.
Lauryn Hill had come from Fugees years ago with Wyclef and Pratt before she went solo as Lauryn Hill. When she became Lauryn Hill, tell me how many successful albums that she produced. So all I'm saying is that yes, we have people who have made it in the industry. We have people who have struggled. Let's not make it look like it's an industry. Every time we are selling just the negative part of the industry. But me, is it this industry that has made me for now? Minamu, it's not easy. You struggle. Who told you that tennis came from me easy? Go and find out. We think it must come easy, but success doesn't come easy. All the people who have made it, it is not easy. Talk to them. They've just decided not to tell you that side, but we are always quick to talk about that side. But other people have shown us the way that it is doable. How do we do it? Do we talk to them? I met Kojenchi, British High Commission. I don't know if I've told you before. Years ago, and I went to him and said, "Mr. Music Man, I hear you are rich." He said, "Don't call me rich until I'm old. When I'm in my pension and I can still afford all the things that I do today, then it means I am rich." So you see, Kojenchi, in his mind, until pension, you don't rest. Where we think he is and all the things he has, he's still not resting. And you see a young man in his 30s and 40s, hey, if Kojenchi, who has hit over 12 albums, sure, or person after 60 before he decide whether he can relax or not. You're in your 30s, you have 2 albums, you're already complaining that you are poor. It's not over until it's over. Let's sell something good about this industry. I told you that Shelly says that Perfect Picture last year was the best, or this year, the Reloaded was with all her achievements. Though, Perfect Picture Reloaded is her best when it comes to commerce. So you see, it could happen that we're not doing something right. This industry that you are trying, Medical was on the show yesterday, talking about block. Yes, if you think it was that bad, why do you think Medical and all these people, how many others in the studio still pushing? But you see, things change. When things change and they evolve, as a people, we must also evolve. If you do not evolve and you still want it to be your old star, the way you used to be, it must be like that. The people who are patronizing the product, they have changed. You must also change, or else they will leave you. Sarkodie, Stone Boy. When I used to produce, it was very difficult to get to a person like Kerry Hilson. Today, because of internet, you can connect easily. Yesterday, when I woke up, Gans Morgan has sent me that song I sent to you. Where was I going to see Gans Morgan from? But today, Gans Morgan sits in New York. At night, when I am sleeping, he sends me his new single. Things have changed. We must also change before we can be part of the movement. But if you don't move and you say, "Oh, yeah, don't you know me? I'm the one who did this." Hey, that time, this generation, I saw Chasama on TV once, and I asked a younger person around. I said, "Do you know this person?" He said, "No." Or why? If you don't know Chasama, it means that even me, if I relax by the next 10 years, my first daughter's age group will say they don't know me. And it can happen to you. It can happen to everyone. So let's not see ourselves as we've made it before and so things must come easy. It won't. We must continue to work. If you want to sleep, then kill yourself. That one you can sleep. Sleep after death. But as we live here, and then the younger ones that God always gives ideas to more than as we age. As we age, we have experience. But the younger ones, as they come with ideas. They come with innovation, creativity, than as you age. So you must align with them so they can move along with you and also help you grow. That's why Kojentry came to do a song with Kim Thomas. Can you go and tell Kwame Eugene and Kiddy that this industry is not paying? They were supposed to be on Afro Nation in Portugal this year. It's because of COVID that's why they are here. Kiddy's new single, Cheese, has a remix by Teddy Riley. He lives in Ghana. He talks to people like Teddy Riley in New York. And we are still saying the industry is this, the industry is that. To some people, it is moving.
All right. Well spoken. Thank you very much for your ideas and your advice this morning. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Right, so that was Mark. Who was on the floor? So
I was.
Please wrap up.
Okay, so in wrapping up, Andy, whatever craft you have, find a professional person who can manage that craft. That person can lead you to make more monies for you. I mean, Kwesichum owns this place, but I don't think he's the general manager. I don't think he's the channel manager. He
doesn't own this place now. When I'm on air.
Oh, yeah. Andy runs the show when he's on air. So, Andy, I mean, I feel whatever craft you have, whether you're a carpenter, you're a tailor, you are whatever, find somebody who will believe in your craft, who can manage your craft and market your craft so that you can make all the monies you can make as you're alive. That's the best advice I can give.
All right, thank you very much. 24. So this is where we... but Don, do you have anything to say about what Mark said?
No. I think it was just... I think what Mark said is it's a good thing. And
but I thought you were arguing that...
No, the same... let me land. It's a good thing to try and... You have to... Don't use your left hand to point at your father's house.
Right.
That's what Mark is trying to say. It's like we are... Every time
nothing to write
a very
about.
gloomy picture of the industry, but he wants to look at the positive side. He wants to be optimistic, and people choose to be pessimistic. So it's a choice. But for me, I believe that the more you face reality, so it's like you need to talk about it, because the next topic talks about the fact that the industry players don't need loans, they need grants because they can't pay back. You get where I'm coming from. These are some of the things that we must fight for, and let the leaders know that, Charlie, right now, a few of us are making it, but the majority of us are struggling, and the few that are making it are moving alone. They are not coming with us. So if we have to support them, then give us some small cushions. Look, even if people are going to put out projects, you can even have a board to sit and analyze. Will this make money? Can we push money? Yeah, okay, let's give him this grant. But somebody, even the grants must be managed. Do you know when you take loans from bank, you have a manager to make sure that the loan has been used for what you used it for?
Yeah.
People don't know. You don't know that they give you the loan like that. They give you someone to make sure you are using the money for what you said you were going to use it for. Appropriately. If we do such things, we can help the industry grow.
Andy, food for thought.
Find
Find more streams that will bring you income until you get to the point where you know that what you are doing in the industry can take very good care of you. Even with that, you still need to maintain your streams, because until you die, you still have to make money.
But Andy is a living testimony of that. He is a breakfast show host on Hitz FM. He is a DJ. He is a radio DJ. He plays parties. He plays gigs. He MCs gigs, and that's.
I call MC one gig.
I said, okay, well.
You are wearing spectacles. DJ Black is wearing spectacles. He has 4 eyes today. Thank you very much for listening.
This is Hitz.